So my experience is that I hit a mental barrier at the end of my sophomore year in high school.
I had trouble handling mistakes and failure. Sometimes I'd get down. I was always concerned about what people thought about me.
After I struck out, I always kind of got down on myself, and that affected the other at-bats I had or how I played in the field.
I put in a whole lot of time, so I expect myself to be perfect. So when I do make mistakes, that's what I'm thinking about rather than the good things I'm doing because I expect to do the good things.
Our final game of the season, we played an opponent that we didn't play well against and we lost. And it was the final game of the season as we go into the district tournament, the state tournament.
Sometimes it can be hard if you make a mistake, not to get a little bit mad at yourself.
And the biggest struggle for me with mental strength was my confidence and my fear of making a mistake. I was really nervous of making a mistake when I played, and it caused me to make mistakes that I'd never made before.
We were definitely a team that when confidence was high, things would go really well. And when confidence tend to wane a little bit, things could drop off rather quickly.
I went through the mental strength assessment and had a mental strength training with Coach McGannon. And just taking the assessment, I started to have the realization that I was not alone in this.
It made me realize, okay, mistakes are going to happen regardless of what I do, so just don't dread on those.
I just played a game with more ease and confidence because I knew that my mistakes didn't really affect the entire game. I could have a mistake here, but then I could just earn it right away back on defense or the next play.
Just have a short memory, and if you miss a shot, there's a lot of possessions in a basketball game, so just don't worry about it.
It's an advantage, it's an opportunity to experience failure so we can get better for the next opportunity.
I never really realized how big my fear of failure was until I took the assessment. The more that I used the mental strength techniques and the more they helped, I felt like I had some control over the situation.
I did that little breath in between each swing, which calmed me down, and then it erased all the other strikes or balls that I had. I didn't really worry about striking out or getting a walk or anything else, and I just swung. Just have a good consistent pregame routine, and it helps you get loose for the practice or game.
Knowing that being myself and being able to attack things in a different way and being able to think about not what other people think has definitely given me a way better attitude towards embracing work and going to practice, because I kind of felt it was more of a job before, not really as fun, but now I realize that you can have a lot of fun if you look at it the right way. And now I have no care in the world, and it's just been great because I can go out and play like me and myself, and it helps my numbers and my teammates and my energy.
We came out into that next game and we played one of our best games of the year. Really played with confidence, really played with enthusiasm and intensity, and we played together, and it was just a really cool way to bounce back. And as a coach, to be honest, sometimes we don't prioritize it enough. I mean, we can say all the things, but I think to have a real specific approach to mental strength is just so important, especially for athletes.
If I'm not playing fearless, I'm going to be thinking about those mistakes, which is going to ultimately bring me down. So if I'm playing fearlessly, then I don't have anything to worry about, and I'm going to play my best basketball.
My commitment to the game grew, especially with my need to work on things. I'd get excited to try new things and make mistakes, actually. I feared it before, but after the assessment, I got excited to try new things and really push myself to be the player I am today.